Hello, I'm Lieutenant General Todd Semonite, 54th Chief of Engineers, and today we're going to talk to you about professional development of our civilian workforce. I talk all the time about the three dimensions, about strengthening our foundation, about delivering the program, and achieving the vision. But long before we can ever build a project and be visionary, we've got to have a strong foundation in the Corps of Engineers. And the cornerstone of that foundation has to be our civilian workforce. It has to be people who are committed and are talented, but also continue to be able to expand their skills. With me today is Karla Langland. She's the Career Program Manager of the Army Career Program. She's going to talk a little bit about that program and some of the tools that are available. Karla, can you kind of walk us through what is the Career Program?
Absolutely, sir. So first I want to talk about the fact that all Army civilians are assigned to one of 31 career programs.
Okay.
Currently here within the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, we think about Career Program 18, which is Engineers and Scientists Construction. But in actuality, only a little over half of USACE employees are in CP 18. The other, almost 50%, are in one of the other career programs. And so we want to make sure that everybody understands that regardless of the career program you are in, there are training and developmental opportunities for you. So first of all, what does a career program do? Career programs advise, fund, and facilitate technical training and developmental opportunities for our career program employees. The key place to go is Army Career Tracker. This is a CAC-enabled website. You can go to it on the web, and what it will do once you get there is it will tell you a wealth of information about training developmental opportunities regardless of career program you're in. So you're an employee, you log in there. First, if you don't even know what career program you're in, and that sometimes happens, then you can easily be able to see what program you're in. The second thing is each of the career programs has a landing page. On this landing page is information about training opportunities. You can also go ahead and sign up for an automatic email alert that will tell you when those opportunities or other information has been updated on that landing page. The second thing there on Army Career Tracker are career maps. And career maps are key for individuals to know what training they need to know, either currently at their position or if they want to move higher, if they want to even go to another occupational series. It will list training, it will list competencies required. It is an excellent resource to be able to use. The other thing on Army Career Tracker is your ability to be able to produce that individual development plan, which is again key for your development. Write it down, that's what's important. You can create the IDP and ACT, you can send it to your supervisor, he or she can approve it, and you can also set up a mentor in Army Career Tracker as well. So there's just a wealth of resources out there, so I advise everybody to go to that website. But regardless, if you go to Army Career Tracker, or if you do an IDP even on a sheet of paper, the important thing to understand is that there are career program and there are command training opportunities out there. You might be interested in academic degree training. There are opportunities for that. You might be interested in developmental assignments. They're out there as well. Leadership programs, technical training. So I want to emphasize to everybody, talk to your supervisor, talk to your training coordinator, talk to your command career program manager, go to Army Career Tracker. There are resources out there to help you achieve your goals and to assist USACE in achieving its mission.
Karla, you've really given us a wealth of knowledge on how the career program works. With 34,000 employees in the Corps, though, the question is, who's responsible for training our employees? I would tell all of you watching this that the most important person is you. You are your best career program manager. So you've got to take the time to go find out what are those opportunities, and then how can you make sure that you're able to go to training courses, do what you need to do on your IDP to continue to be able to implement your career path. I think the other thing is that leaders have to be they're very critical to this, to be able to make sure they're giving you the time, they're encouraging you. Karla talked about mentorship, But I think, Karla, it's got to be a shared responsibility on both sides. Is there any thoughts on that or any other advice?
Absolutely, sir. It has to be a shared responsibility. It does start with the individual. The individual has to understand what he or she's goals are in conjunction with what the mission requirements are as well. But the leadership, that first line supervisor, second line supervisor has to be involved in there to make sure that that they are supporting the individual, but also to make sure that in some cases they can give that little nudge, give that little push. Because sometimes people think, well, you know, I've got too much to do, I've got to get this work done. You know what? Training's important too. Got to take the time to do it.
Well, listen, thanks for listening to this. I'm absolutely convinced that the value and the power of the Corps of Engineers is not in the projects we build. A lot of times behind me when I do videos, you see a building going up. You see a waterway being maintained. It is not in the concrete and steel we put in the ground, but it's the passion and the commitment of our employees to continue to step up and to be able to engineer solutions for the nation's toughest challenges. The only way that the Corps of Engineers is going to be a world-class organization is with world-class people. And we're encouraging you to take the time to continue to develop yourself through the Army Career Program to be able to make sure that you are the world-class employees we need to run this world-class organization. Karla, thanks so much for your insights. It's really great. Congratulations.